joining us today. We have a special guest, Mr. Philips Stanley, a proud veteran of the Indian Army, Corps of Military Police, an accomplished academic leader and educationist, Army Paratrooper Veteran, Founding Registrar of various universities, a Limca record holder in adventure sports, and he has been an instrument in shaping education and leadership development throughout the world. Thank you, sir, for joining us today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah. So today we'll be talking more on the education and experience that you have when you were in the army. So could you tell more about how education has helped you to become a great leader in the army?
Well, in army, apart from their, it's a regular learning process. Every day it is. No, education is just a backbone of strong army.
Correct.
It's a soldier doesn't just fight with the weapons. He fights with the knowledge, awareness, and the judgment which he has. He just doesn't stick to that one. So the training and the education is continuous process. If you look at day-to-day learning is there, apart from they have a promotions which they have. So they have various kinds of courses, for instructor courses are there, then self courses to become that. So it's a continuous process. So it's not just ends they did the first basic training and did and went off that. It doesn't stop. So education plays a vital role for the soldier to upgrading himself as well for the army troops also. You see that before also you see what weapons they were using it.
Correct.
Now you see the latest what we are using, the drone is there. So until they don't update themselves, how do they learn? Correct. So it's a continuous process of learning. Learning doesn't stop army. It keeps you on toes. So you have to be
correct.
trained.
So what you from your from your words, I could understand to win a war, more than weapon, we need a strategic planning. So how do you involve in planning before we get into war? Or could be anything, could be a basic day-to-day exercise or day-to-day activities also. How does strategic planning helps us to win anything in our life?
Same as previous said about the discipline and the punctuality and dedication of learning and keeping learning on that so that we don't mistake us. So we say some of the drills we have, we call it night training we have in the army, weapon training we have.
Okay.
This is in a dark how you fit your weapon, it disable and assemble it. How you do it? How do you load your magazine in a dark, pitch dark? It doesn't come. If your magazine is empty, you have to change your magazine. How do you change it? Until you don't practice properly, it is. So you practice in a very different terrain. It is also it becomes weather condition is there. It's a dark. Maybe most of the war happens in the not in the daylight.
Correct. In the dark.
Dark. So how do you, or if you disclose yourself, if you show yourself to the enemy part. So it's a training which you call it. Education is one. Number two is a training and becoming a perfect on the whatever the role you're playing it.
Correct.
So it plays a vital role on that.
Yeah. And I see that you're a registrar of various universities. So how does it started and how that helped to to many? Could you just tell on that?
Being coming to education field is totally mine. You can say a luck and a timing of the right time at the right place, you can say on that way. And I've been a instructor in Corps of Military Police as a signal instructor. So I got my instructor from the MCT MO, that's called Military College of Telecommunication Engineering, where we get trained for this one. So I qualified from there. So I've been posted in Corps of Military Police in a signal center for signal company, we say, for a signal instructor. So that's where I was teaching all kinds of radio sets operating. How do you operate all the radio sets in a peace and in the war?
All right.
So that's what I was been teaching over there. That's what my role was to play on that way. Due to that, I got interested to join as be an academician on that part. That motivated me to be in academy. That pulled me. So that was which the systematic way it designed the curriculum is there, pattern is there. The way the army is designed, already standard it is. Yes, that helps me keeping a record, because when I joined, I joined all the private universities in Karnataka, Maharashtra, and even in Tamil Nadu, which I did as a role of from the administrative officer to registrar. So various roles, stages goes. I've grown in 21 years. I served this in education field. So the starting was as a administrative officer to the registrar post. So played a various role in academic and non-academics both as a statutory requirement to take it up. Yes.
Okay. So when you talk about all these things, one thing stand out is leadership. So being a leader, being an army person or being a leader, what is important, to become a, to follow the footstep of a proper leader? So what you have come across from your experience? Could you just share?
Army, anyway, we have the proper maintaining of the documents, records.
Yeah,
that helped me, especially when I came out of the army, because in India we just started the Private University Act when passed from the Karnataka to various other states started. I think we were joined. So maintaining that record as a fresh as a private university, yes, that discipline, that record maintenance which we do in army, yes, because we follow strict rules, regulations on that. Yes, we have an act, statutes, and ordinance which we have created in a university. So that helps to keep the ball rolling in a proper and disciplined manner.
So you mean to say that our army, from you, this record maintaining, it's not an easy job, right? But how does army really works out to keep that record, keep that record perfectly? Is there do they follow any strict rules, or how do they keep all the records? Because it's not just 1 or 2 years; they've been maintaining it from many decades. So how do you tell that, okay, they've been following so many rules? Could you just share on that?
See, now record maintenance it's not just a record maintaining, whether it's an army or whether it's a civil, all it is. Army, it's all a system driven. It has been corrected centuries from which is coming from the British time. It is coming up. It's streamlined. It is. So we just follow on that. So that made the perfection on those parts. Same thing is here also. So to follow the law of the land. Like we have army, we have Army Act, Army Order, Ordinance we have to follow. Like you have in a civil, we have IPC, Motor Vehicle Act. So Indian Evidence Act, Indian Penal Code. For that, so that's just law. We have our own law, civil has got. But army person, he does a mistake, he gets a double punishment, both the things, there and here. So he's a soldier as well as he's a citizen of the country. So he cannot do that.
Make any
mistakes. So it's a much double discipline which we have to follow on that part. So that's one part which keeps you on track.
Very nice, sir. So which means that either they have to be very careful, right, in maintaining records, or or being disciplined or being punctual. They actually stand as an example.
Yes, it is.
So how does education actually helping us in today's present generation? See, you might have seen from your age to this era, you might have seen a difference, in changing the evolution of education. So what is the major challenge that the current generation is facing?
Current now, I think they're getting more into tech oriented. I think it's nothing wrong on getting into technology transformation. Because when we started with the inland letter. We didn't have even a telephone. We didn't have it. Now it has gone to mobile phones and smartphones. All to advantage. Everything is in the palm now. So revolving it is. But majorly it is getting disconnected as a human touch.
Yeah.
The relationship, the bonding that is getting. I think that's one which we have to work on that, which is there in army. The army we call a buddy system, in the sense two people know each other. From the training itself, we make it two pairs we make it. Two of them. So they know each other, the make bonding happens on them. But here, I think some of the army models can be brought into here, which really can be helpful for them to be known to each other. That's what. But I think so what the model which is coming up now, new interdisciplinary, multidisciplinary programs and all. Yes, that may will change on the education part. But as a human, yes, there's a lot to do. I believe.
What is, say, we know education is very important, but what is it one thing that we should learn, or respective of the stream that we take, what is that one stream that a person should learn as a educationist, as an instructor? How will you advise people?
I think they should not stop learning. That's what I can tell you. Continuous learning. Even in army, I was there. That's it's not some of the courses for the promotion. It is some of the courses is voluntarily you do it. So I was voluntarily. I done a lot of courses, like my signal instructor course. I did voluntarily. Paratrooper course is a voluntary. I did it.
Okay.
That's additional. But I want my promotion. I have to do my medical fit. My physical fitness should be proper on that. So I have to go my promotion course. I have to do if I get promoted. But to get promoted, I don't need to do other courses. So how you add value to you? So I say, apart from whatever stream you're doing, you should have at least one or two other hobbies as a hobby or learning skills. Even today, I do at least yearly 3 to 4 courses. I keep continuing doing it.
Oh, wow.
That I maintain doing in time, and even now I'm doing it. One of the courses. Now I'm learning like AI is there. There's nothing to do. I'm learning now to doing that. So you should keep that passion continuing. Learning should never stop. Then yes, then you are on the track.
Yeah, but then you see many nowadays, the evolution has changed. But is there any age limit that we, okay, I've aged, I'm not able to learn? Is there an age limit?
No, I don't think so. Anything until you leave, you should be working and you should be doing it, giving value to, I think, contribute your experience to the youth, whichever way you do. So I did after coming army, so my adventure was there. So I said, how can I contribute to the society? So to youth, I started giving on that. So everybody can have their own expertise.
Correct.
Maybe it's not about the age, whichever stream you are there. You can give directly, indirectly. I see many people do social work, they do it.
Yeah.
Apart from their work, they do a lot of social work. They do a CSR work, they do it. They go plenty. They do tree plantation, they do it. They go clean street cleaning, they do it. They do go river cleaning, they do it. Since you're doing ocean cleaning, they do it. I'm saying they go to trekking. While they come up, they clean. I make them as a student go. Some of the times we taken a garbage bag and collected the garbage from the while coming return track, and we bought outside the forest. So it's never end. You can do whichever way you want to do it. But you should have that. Yes, I want to do. There's hundred ways which can contribute directly or indirectly. You can do it. So that's what I can say. Not just stick to your own profession. Let's have one or two or different. One you will be more learning toward, and you'll enjoy it. That's what I can say.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm sure, this information might have been very helpful for us, especially in education. Thank you for sharing your information.
Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you so much.